is mounting in the Central African Republic, where Russian officials are pushing to sideline the Wagner mercenary group in favour of a new Kremlin-controlled paramilitary force, the Afrika Korps. The Associated Press, citing unnamed sources, reported on August 6th that a deputy Russian defence minister has made several visits to Bangui in 2025, aggressively lobbying for Wagner's replacement with the Afrika Korps, which falls under the direct command of Russia's defence ministry. The Kremlin's move is part of a broader strategy to centralise control over foreign military operations once managed by Wagner, which had operated with significant autonomy until its dramatic fall from grace in 2023. Moscow is reportedly offering a cash-based security agreement worth billions of CFA francs, equivalent to millions of dollars, in exchange for deploying the Afrika Korps, according to AP sources. The demand breaks from Wagner's previous arrangement, under which military support was exchanged for access to natural resources such as gold, uranium and iron ore, a model that Kyiv officials are seeking to preserve. Bangui has resisted the proposed shift, citing financial limitations and a preference for Wagner, whose forces are seen as deeply embedded and militarily effective within the country's defence structure. AP reports that CR leaders have proposed to continue compensating Moscow through mineral resources, a model in place since Wagner's arrival in 2018, and are expected to present a formal counter-proposal soon. A KAR lawmaker familiar with the negotiations confirmed the government's position to the AP on condition of anonymity, signalling a potential standoff between the Kremlin and its long-standing African partner. Since its deployment in 2018, Wagner has entrenched itself in KAR's gold and diamond industries while supporting the government in its fight against rebel groups. Its presence, however, has drawn repeated accusations of war crimes and extrajudicial killings by human rights organisations. Wagner's power began to unravel after the death of its founder, Yevgeny Prigozhin, who died in a suspicious plane crash in August 2023. Just 2 months after a failed rebellion against the Kremlin. In the aftermath, Moscow moved quickly to dismantle Wagner's autonomy. Several former commanders were absorbed into the Russian Defense Ministry or affiliated forces such as the Chechen-led Akhmat unit, while Wagner's role in Ukraine dwindled. With the Afrika Korps now positioned to take over Wagner's African footprint,